Video is made in Pereira, Colombia. It is El Centro, the heart of the city, which is considered their downtown. It's relatively safe as far as as far as my experiences go. I've been all over Latin America, and I feel that Pereira, El Centro is one of the safest downtown areas I've ever been through. And I'm not saying there isn't crime in this area. I'm sure there is. I'm saying that I don't have people following me, stalking me, nor people trying to pickpocket me. And as for Medellin, I have had people try to rob me in a more aggressive way where I had to use physical force to protect my well-being. This area, as for the climate, this area is a little bit cooler than Medellin and a lot cooler than Cali, Colombia. It's this region, so it's cloudy a lot, and you might need a light jacket. It'll often be necessary. If you're going to stay here for a while, I would take a light jacket with me and even a medium-sized jacket because the weather can get rainy too, and you just don't want to get caught a long period of time where you just don't have the proper clothing to handle that environment, especially if you want to travel into a higher altitude. Pereira is known for having a lighter skinned look similar to the paisas in Medellin, Colombia. With that being said, there are morenos and an indigenous look here as well, but just not as much. As you will notice that in my videos in Cali, it's more of an Afro-Colombian look. Up here, it's more of a Colombian look of Spaniard. Cost of living in Pereira, Colombia. Pereira, Colombia is significantly cheaper than Medellin, and probably about the same as Cali. You could argue that either way, but for simplicity, I'll say it's the same price as Cali. The nightlife. There is a nightlife in Pereira, Colombia, but if you're looking for true nightlife, the best place for you to be is Medellin, Colombia. It is the nightlife of Colombia. It's the number one place. The best way I could explain Medellin, Colombia, it is the Miami of Colombia. If you are looking for that nightlife, you have to go to Medellin. It's not a choice. If you want to get away and have a little bit more of a relaxed time and never have to deal with the humidity, and it's a little bit more, you're just looking to get away and get fresh air and have a little bit calmer lifestyle, I would suggest Pereira, Colombia over Medellin. Medellin is a lot more polluted than Pereira. Pereira, the air is very fresh, it's mountainous. You can get out on a motorcycle and be up in the mountains, just dress for it. You can be up in the mountains in 30 minutes and you'll be, in 45-degree weather up in the mountains, and air that will, really unbelievable clean air that'll knock your socks off. So you will see differences. There's pros and cons to everything in this world, and if you just want to get away from the hustle and bustle and get some good steaks and have really good food and purchase your shopping at a really good price and purchase your food products right at a market that's fresh, I would say Pereira. If you want to live the singles lifestyle, more of a wild liquor and other products, you might want to be in Medellin. So, and also the behavior in Medellin is going to be a lot more wild, especially in the discotheque areas. But over here, things are a little bit more quieter. For example, I stayed downtown in an Airbnb, and I didn't even have to deal with music or anything crazy. Whereas if you are in a downtown area in Medellin or in any disco area, you won't be sleeping. It'll be impossible for you to sleep, but not here. It's It's pretty quiet. It's calm. It's more of a country style lifestyle. I would say probably as country as you're going to get and live in a city. People in Pereira are very friendly and welcoming to expats who want to come here and live. They'll help you if you get lost. They will be patient with you if your Spanish isn't perfect. They will help you as much as they can, and even go as far as walk you to the area that you want to. And if you're in an area that you need to be careful, they will guide you around that street. For example, about 5 years ago, I was going to walk down one street, and the lady said, it's best that you don't walk down that street. We all walk down this street because there's a lot of homeless people that stay on that area, and no da papaya. No da papaya in Colombia means don't put yourself in a situation where something bad could happen. That's one of the definitions to that. And she's like, walk with me, I'll walk you down there. And she just walked, and we just walked with all the people who were walking to work. There's a lot of people who do a lot of walking in Colombia, thank God, because that's really good for cardiovascular health. If you enjoy street food, the street food here is pretty good. I buy my chontaduro and my avocado in the street, all my fruits. I buy it right in the street, all my fruit. There's always a lady, was about 2 blocks from me. I get bananas from her, and I just make a smoothie with it. There's just so many